spend anything else and could just start raiding depots and making him waste RUSEs on camo. So that didn't work out quite as well as I was hoping for. And I was a bit at pressure of money pressure because I had to rebuild depots constantly, and there's not that much money in them. And he has
And there's
forces all over
T-34s
the place.
raging at your forward bases.
Yeah. And at this stage I didn't have anything else, and I was just waiting for a bit of money. So I said, okay, I have armory base, I won't probably need infantry base, so I'll just let him destroy it and regroup.
You still have a lead. I think the economy might have been balanced out now, although Triple X is sitting on one depot right now. He didn't bother rebuilding that one yet. I think he's betting everything in
you
his
probably mentioned that a
T-34s.
lot. Whenever you can rebuild depots that you lost, because in the long
Yeah.
run, uh, when you can, it's probably more worth it to build a depot.
Yeah. Often we send the truck to rebuild a depot while it's still under threat because we know it'll be clear by the time the truck gets there.
He definitely should have built that depot in front of his base, since he has quite strong position. He was still pressuring me. And I think that infantry that he was building a second time was a bit of waste of cash, because I already pushed away that similar rush, so there was no reason to do it again.
So I think the money's even, but you have more units, and now you've built more another depot. You've also got more bases. Interestingly, Triplex has only got a barracks, so he would have to rebuild bases to get access to even his T-34s. The Russian armor base is quite cheap though, isn't it? Or is it 35? I think it is. Well, anyway, so you've got access to an airfield, which is very expensive for any nation, really.
Yes, I was trying to get Sturmovik save enough money for it, but at the end of the day I was never really able to do it. Because they're quite expensive planes, so... and the research is 50.
So, I suppose you didn't consider rebuilding the spy depot in your base for the only 23 profit over what it would cost to build?
Yes, that's why I built it in front of it. It's a bit more dangerous, but hey, if I can hold it, it will be much greater profit for me.
Yeah, if you can hold it. Doesn't look like you're gonna hold it. And has Triple X fell for those decoys over there?
Yes, I was surprised that, like, well, he had to do something. It's not to be underestimated whenever you have those little tanks. I had a couple of them, so he couldn't be sure if they're for real.
So that depot definitely didn't pay off. And those KV-1s are in
Well, it
close
didn't pay
quarters
it
with the
off, but his
T-34s.
tanks had to come into my KV-1's range.
Yeah, but
So
I
it was a
mean,
trap, maybe.
it's more like, yeah, well, I don't know. You're not able to use the range of your KV-1s against the T-34s, but it's
Yes,
enough
the
because
KV-1s are really slow. It's pretty much it's
a
opposite to
defensive
glass
tank.
cannon. Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
slow, very low damage building, but a bunker that moves quite slowly. But they're very
yeah,
good for
rolling
defense.
bunker.
Like just hold off an attack of tanks. It's very...
Yep, so now Triple X has lost most of the units he even had left on the field.
Yeah, and as you can see, I'm rebuilding that depot straight away as soon as the danger comes off, comes to an end. Rebuild that depot and start getting money again. Of course, just don't do it blindly. Like, if you know that he's gonna attack you again and there's nothing to protect that depot, just don't rebuild it. Obviously, just use a bit of common sense.
Yeah.
And the thing to notice that Triple X is putting a Guardia into the towns, which is very nice. You should always leave one behind, especially if it's Guardia or somebody with high damage output, because that can pay off later in the game, especially at the late stages when somebody doesn't expect infantry to be there because you're already winning and you push our opponent back to the base. But I saw that infantry going there, and you can actually send recon to see through that town because it's not totally flat.
Yeah,
It's
the
very nice
angles can
position
be.
to see.
It can be very strange in RUSE. I wonder if they weren't, if it was intentional or not. Sometimes the infantry have a surprise attack route from the town square out of the town as well. So it looked like Triple X was trying a sneak back again in the end, but he surrendered. Must have just said forget about it.
I very much enjoyed that game. It was something different. It was like a double-edged sword that could really hurt you, especially if you're rushing. And we both rushed. It was a bit different rushes. And it was very exciting game. It was very tense. There was no time to think about what should I do. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. You just have to make a decision and stick to it. And we were quite close to winning it at the very early stages, but we both pulled out quite safely out of that, and then it just came down to who has more money.
Yeah. So that was a major victory in the end, although that surrender points don't contribute to the overall points, do they? No, they mustn't. What am I saying? That's my cat speaking. Okay, well, unless there's anything else to talk about, are we done here?
I think so. It was just a quick one, so a quick cast too.
Yeah. Hope you liked it. Oh, also to say that you didn't get the Guardia, did you, Lagmaster? No.
No, I never did. And I actually think that I made a mistake by not getting a couple of infantries with that first rush. They could actually just went and try to capture stuff while the tanks were fighting.
Yeah, maybe. Also, that bomber got 282 kills, I see here. Is that possible?
Oh,
How much
I got a
did it
second
kill?
one, you know, like, and that one actually got more
You
damage
killed a
than they think.
depot and 2 bases. I don't know. It might be sometimes RUSE distributes the surrender points in a strange way. I don't know. Maybe you did get 280 points worth with it, but I just I don't see how you got the 2. Unless you killed some supply trucks coming out of the depot, that's possible. But anyway, no, because they're worth 3. Anyway, before yeah, while I stop talking to myself and my cat stops lying on my keyboard, yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah,
My cat.
again, XXX, you were quite unlucky on that. It was a good game though.
Yeah, good game.